I have a very different question for you, Erin. So, the viewers of our podcasts are entrepreneurs, but sometimes they are also a lot of candidates. So there's this question about good content versus average content. So they say, average content is as good as bad content, right? So the question is, I read that somewhere. So the question is, let's say if somebody is a new content writer, or let's say somebody is an average content writer, is it possible for an average content writer to become a good content writer? Or, right, what can somebody do to become a good content writer? Or is it possible or is it not possible? Is it like a skill that you're born with, or how is it?
Well, I would say that my opinion has slightly changed over time, which is good. It's always good to keep your opinions open to changing. I always said no.
Absolutely.
I always said you either have the natural ability or you don't. And the reason I said that is because I've been hiring and training and onboarding writers for over a decade. And a lot of people just didn't get better. And I felt like I had to, spoon feed them, and I would give this really detailed explanations and line edits, and I just could not get them to where they needed to be. So my view was always, good people can become great, but mediocre and bad people can never become good. And then maybe I began to realize maybe it was just me and my teaching style, because I have never, I haven't been through a master's degree program to teach me how to teach adults to write better. Everything I know is based on myself and my on-the-job figuring out experience, right? I've been an editor. I was never trained to be an editor. Yeah, I went and took some courses after becoming an editor so I could get better. But I never had professional training. So maybe with the right teacher who understands pedagogy around adults and writing, perhaps they could. But with your average editor in a startup or a company, hell no. Because they're not going to necessarily have that pedagogy to teach you. They're just going to teach you based on, here's what you do and do this better, and why can't you get it? And it's kind of frustrating. So I don't know.